What it do, homies? It's your boy Dave, and I'm back today. It's time to up the irons. It's been a minute since I've done an Iron Maiden reaction. It's time we're checking out their song Run to the Hills. Okay. Now I am very aware that they have a music video here, and they probably don't block, but I've recently been getting a whole series of blockage just because I've included the music video. So I'd rather not take that chance and just look at the lyric video or just lyrics, yeah. And also, since I'm only, going to listen to this once, reaction, 'cause I've never heard this before, I want to capture as much as I can. So that's also why we got the lyrics. Anyways, I've been talking for too long. The irons are waiting. Let's go ahead, shut up and turn it up. Okay, hold on now. Hold on now. Okay. Hold on. So that's interesting. That intro is interesting, right? With the drum cadences, do, do. So I'm sitting here thinking it says run to the hills, right? So I'm sitting here thinking like marching almost like you're running to the hills as part of like a drill, you know what I mean? With that cadence of the drum to do, and then you got the high, it's already making you jam out, right? And then when the guitar comes in, it almost kind of have like a rev up kind of sound, like almost like, if you are running, you need to rev your engines or get your body ready, right? Because these are heels we talking about, right? You can't be sloppily going up to them. That's crazy, right? I don't usually have a lot to say about the intro, but kind of commanded me to do so. Okay, let's get to the rest of this song. I totally forgot. Yeah, Iron Maiden has a very, very good way of fusing in history into their music and making it like you learn something. What was the last Iron Maiden song I did? Probably not the last one. I think I did a reaction to Alexander the Great. I think that was Iron Maiden, right? And you end up learning something from it, right? Because I feel like the best way to learn history is in song format, right? Because it's catchy, right? And you get to, like I say, it imprints in your memory. That's actually kind of cool. I mean, obviously, I know what he's talking about, right? He's talking about the conquest of what is called now America, and take it from the people who are already here. So, okay. He took our game for his own need. We fought him hard, we fought him well. Out on the plains, we gave him hell. But when it came to much decree, oh, will we ever be set free? Riding through those clouds and barren wastes, galloping hard on the plains, chasing the redskins back to their holes, fighting them at their own game. Okay, hold on. Hold on, it took a turn. Hold on. So wait a minute. Do we got a duality here, right? Is he singing it from like, hold on now. See, he killed our tribes, killed our creed, brother flame. Okay, so it's almost like he's singing from both sides of the perspective. That's interesting. And also interesting how the rhythm changed up, right? Usually when it changes up from slow to fast, it's to depict some type of action, right? And with the tempo speed, that means we get into the action part of this. Okay. I think he's singing from both sides. That's pretty interesting. So run for the hill, run for your life. So of course in battle, right? If things aren't looking really grim, right? So it's very interesting that they talking about it from both sides. Like that's great. I didn't expect that. But this is Iron Maiden we're talking about here. So run for the hills, right? Run for your life. So I'm thinking in a sense, when two armies are battling, right? Obviously, there's going to be one. There's going to be one winner, and there's going to get to the point in war where you need to retreat. So you need to run you need to run towards the hills, right? But in order for you to say that and let that be a part of your chorus, right, you have to talk about both sides. So, good stuff, Iron Maiden. I expected nothing less. Another thing about this is that it almost kind of, it tells you about, some of the horrors, right, of that war. Like what that last thing he just said, like that's crazy. Enslaving the young and destroying the old. The only good Indians are tame, right? Because oh man, and it's like you sitting here jamming out, then you're like, oh wow, it's like you knew, you taught some of this history, right, in school, and sometimes the books, right, leave out some of the really damning stuff that happened. You know what I mean? Uh, it seems like what Iron Maiden do is that if they're gonna sing something, if they're gonna sing about some history, they're gonna include what you need to know, or they ain't gonna leave some stuff out. Okay. Good engines are tame. Selling the whiskey and taking their gold, enslaving the young and destroying the old. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Solo time. My goodness, bro. Oh man, that build up. Oh, God. That build up is everything, man. That's so exciting. That's so exciting to sing. Oh man, I could see why this song. I mean, it's Iron Maiden. Come on now, it's Iron Maiden. Oh, that's so much. That's you. Now that I know that's coming, that's so much fun to sing right before they jump straight into the chorus. You got to be at max energy right here, man. What an epic solo. What an epic solo. But that build up, that, oh, yeah. Okay, I mean, I was born in 1990, so this song, I imagine, I'm pretty sure, came out before I was born. But I can imagine those when it first came out, you first hear that part right there. Um, Cassette, yeah, it was on cassette. So rewinding it, you could rewind it because I'm trying to think about a cassette player because I was alive when those was very much still in use. But I can't remember the rewind function. I can't remember if you just pressed it. I think you just pressed it. You didn't have to hold it and then rewind a couple of seconds back, but you didn't have a timer, so you didn't know how far you rewinded it. But I can imagine you hearing this for the first time, rewind it so you can sing it with them because whoo, that's a lot of energy, baby. That's a lot of energy. Now that I made a mention of there at the beginning is just the drum cadence with the marching and everything makes much more sense. makes much more sense since we're talking about soldiers and war and everything. But then as it sped up, then we get that galloping kind of feel like people on horses in battle. Yeah.
Run to the hills. Run for your lives. Run to the hills. Run for your
You know, I'm sitting here thinking that kind of like it's kind of like church in a sense almost, especially when it comes to the outro. So you looking at something that's live and they do the outro, um, it never just ends like it does. I imagine it never ends like it like you're used to hearing it end. Sometimes they'll just draw it out. We're like, you just keep hitting on those drums and everything, especially if the crowd feedback is just huge. You just keep drumming on your drums and strumming the guitars right before you end on that next note to try to get that energy. Just la, keep it going, keep it going, keep it going till you get that climax and everything. I can imagine that happening at a live Iron Maiden uh uh a concert, right? That must be super exciting, man. I'll tell you, this song is very much fun to sing. And when I play it in my car when I go to work tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna be waiting for I'm gonna be waiting for that part right there. So amazing song, amazing song. I always know I'm gonna get some good stuff out of Iron Maiden. You guys let me know what y'all thought about this down in the comments. That's the end of this video. If you enjoyed the content, leave a like and subscribe. Dave's out.